some breakthrough from yesterday's topic, which is goal setting and the concept of money management. Right? So, what we have discussed yesterday to generate a generational wealth management. If you want to create a wealth for your entire generation, the first and foremost thing which you need to have is goal setting. When we talk about goal setting, it is not only about financial goals. If we need to talk about overall goals. Four quadrants I said: health goal, financial goal, relationship goal, and learning goal. And other than that, if there is any other goal which is not comes in this four bucket, we'll classify it into other goals. Then we discussed about the concept, five pillars of money management, that is earn, save, spend, invest, and give. So these are the pillars of money management. If we are not having a good, any of these pillars are not working in a good way, then our entire money management building will collapse. Having said today's topic, you will understand the journey of entire creation of wealth for entire generations. What are the steps to become a wealthy or to create a wealth for not only for yourself but also for your generations? So let's get into the topic today. So the first thing which what I am going to talk about today is, you know, the generational wealth map. So how does this generational wealth map going to work? It is, there are seven steps here. First one, in any of the wealth map, wealth creation. First, you have to establish your income. Okay. So what is that establishing your income? So establishing your income means, getting a job, making sure you have a good stream of income, because your income is the first step for the creation of wealth. So without income, what you will do, right? So like the way yesterday I told, earning is a foremost and very important pillar. Without earning, all those other four pillars will not work. The same way, first, if we want to create a wealth, we have to establish the income. So the next part is creation of a budget, right? So I'm going to come up with a separate video for this in detail. How what is the secret behind creating a budget? How you are going to create a budget which will help you on a monthly basis. So we always should have a budget. So when we are earning some income, so we need to have a budget in our place. So that will give us a proper structure where our money will go, and what is this. The creation of budget means we are giving a direction to our money. If you are earning some money, we have to direct our money. Or okay, you go there, you go here, you sit here. So those that direct money requires a direction. So how are you going to give a direction? By creating a budget for yourself. It can be an yearly, monthly, quarterly. You can divide it the way you want. So the next step is, once the budget is created. Next one is short term savings. So what is the meaning of short term savings? Like the way I told, the savings is once the earning is done, the next step, the next pillar is savings. you need to have at any cost on hand or at any of the bank account, you need to have a x amount of money. That means you need to have an emergency fund in your hand. Okay, I believe emergency doesn't come as just like that. We make emergency to come to our life. We bring emergency to come into our life. How we bring, for example, if you have a cash in hand, for example, normal way as per industry thing, you need to have 5 to 6 months of your monthly income on your hand. So, for example, if you are earning 1 lakh per month, that means 5 to 6 lakhs per month. Either you need to have it as a cash in hand or cash at bank in any of the savings account, which can be liquidated as soon as possible. Right. So that is what the short-term savings. So that is the importance of short-term savings. So if you don't have it, obviously the emergency will come. So when you have that money, you will not even feel anything comes, you will not even feel that that is an emergency, because you have money in your hand to serve that or to solve that problem. Right. So that is what short-term savings. Moving on to next one is paying off debt. That is very important thing in our journey, right? When we are creation of generational wealth journey, paying off debt is very important. We need to know why we have taken this that debt, and we need to have a proper strategy so that we can clear off that debt very easily without making impact to any of our cash flows. And I'm going to come up with a separate video where I'm going to explain various different strategy to pay off the debts, so that you can be a debt you can live a debt free life quickly, right? So first and foremost, when you once you have a short term savings in your hand, next focus has to be clear of all your debts. If you have any doubts, if you don't have any debts, well and good. That's the standard of life, the standard, the high standard of maintaining a financial health is what I can say. So the fifth step is set your goals. So once all the debts are cleared off, then we need to set our your goals. So what is the meaning of set your goals here? This is where, like the way yesterday I told, the short term goal, the long term goal. Like by end of this year I want to earn this much money. By end of this year I want to buy a car. By after for 5 years I want to build a house. After 5 years I want to uh, make some big function at house. Or after 5 years my kids marriage will come. Or my there are different things, financial goals, which we have to set. That is what it comes as set your goals, right? So that is one of the fifth step. The sixth step, once we set our goal, we need to invest. So this is where the savings are done. The next thing is when it comes as the spending is also done, which I told, the paying of debt and things in between. And the fourth thing, which has the fourth pillar of money management, is invest. Same here. The next thing which you do is investment. So how are you going to invest? In the previous step, you have set your goals. Based on the goals, you need to plan how are you going to invest. For example, if you want some money by in a year or two, you have to invest into such instrument where you can get money by within that specified years, right? Or if you want to like in long term, like more than 3 years or more than 5 years, then you need to invest into such instrument where you will get that much amount of money after that year. So start doing an early investment is my suggestion, mainly because there is again you have something called compounding effect. That again I will come up with separate video to explain in detail what is the meaning of compounding effect. Right. So that is what investment. The seventh plan is retirement planning. Right. So we are human being. We are we will not work till the end of our life. So everybody will have like as soon as possible they want to retire from the work because they don't want most of the people don't want to work with like a 9 to 5 job and where they have to abide to their bosses, all these things, right? So that is where we need to have a proper retirement plan, as in, okay, this much money I'm earning. So by end of this year, this is what my age, and by end of this age, I want to retire, take a retirement. How much money I need to have by end of that age or end of that year? If we have a retirement planning if our retirement planning is robust, then we will not have any headache in our mind if if we are planned to retire that time. But one suggestion again, one golden nugget here: never ever reduce, never ever take money from the retirement planning. The last one is post retirement planning. So, what is this post retirement planning? So, the post retirement planning is the post retirement planning is where that's where the generational wealth comes into picture. So, once every financial people mainly talks about only the uh, you know only the retirement planning, but when it comes to the generational wealth creation, it is a post retirement planning is also important because we are human being. We don't take our wealth when we are moving out of this earth, right? So that's where we need to have a clear cut estate planning, how we are gonna create so that our future generation will enjoy the wealth which we have created, and we have set a legacy in our family. So that's all about in today's topic. So make notes on the entire detail which I have given, and if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And there is a link I have given below to get into my VIP group in Facebook and also my page. Let's meet tomorrow with an amazing topic. Till then,